Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. So this is my review for X-Men 97, Tolerance Extension Part 3. My spoilers review. My spoilers review. Again, this is my spoilers review. There's spoilers in this video. If you haven't seen the episode yet, please go check it out. Come back to the channel and check out the review. This is a very great episode, man. All the episodes, 1 through 9 leading up to this was it, the grand finale. And I said it before and I stick by it. This is the best thing Marvel has done animation-wise and live action-wise. It's absolutely great. I love this. I love this show. My personal opinion, it's one of the best shows. I mean, superhero-wise, they paid homage to the 90s, and they just picked up that baton and just kept it rolling. It's absolutely amazing. But it starts off with Eric and Magneto. Magneto and Charles speaking at a bar back in the day. When they were doctors, just found out each other were mutants. But come to find out, you hear Rogue calling his name. She's like, Eric, Eric. Charles is still in his mind. So in Magneto's mind, he's thinking they're at the bar, but in real time, the X-Men are still seeing the two of them fight, and Charles finally grabbed him. He's like, look, you're going to turn the power back on. I'm going to force you to do it. Man, that just goes to show how Xavier, how powerful he really is. So he has to force Magneto to do it. On the outside, you still see the X-Men dealing with the ramifications, everybody's still kind of beat up and hurt. But as it goes back to, where Bastion is, Bastion, he finally has Beast, Storm, Forge, and all them captive. You see Cable, he's under Sinister's control. So you see Jean fall. And Bastion is pretty much telling him, like, nah, this is it. And I had a feeling this was going to happen. Because of Jean, you see the Phoenix rise up out of the water. And she takes control of him. And she gets, all the, the robots and stuff like that. I was like, bro, I knew the Phoenix was going to come. I knew it. So as she's taking him out, she frees the X-Men. I was like, yeah, I knew it was going to happen, So you see that go down. You see Jean kind of, not necessarily save the day, but, she saved them and got them out. Man, out of nowhere, Bastion, he comes back, he returns, he grabs Cable's arm, and he fuses with his arm and becomes like this, I don't know what it was. It was crazy, man, like his final form, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was crazy when that happened. So as, Bastion, as he does that, he takes off, to Asteroid M, with, Xavier, Charles, Rogue, Cyclops, and all of them still are. But as it's still going on, you still see Wolverine, he's still out of commission because of Magneto taking the adamantium out of him. So he's still healing up from that. And one thing in the comics, even though Wolverine can heal fast and he has a, fast healing factor, he still feels the pain. So even if he gets shot, he gets stabbed, he still feels that pain. So imagine how excruciating that pain is. Even though he can heal from it, he can still feel that pain. So he's still recovering from that. And as you see Bastion land, the X-Men, like, all right, we're gonna fend them off. And man, one thing I say about the animation, at times, it looks a little archery with the whole black heart outlines on them. Man, when Rogue and Bastion start fighting, man, the animation was fluid. It was like some Dragon Ball Z type stuff. She was giving it to him. She was going in. He kind of got the best of her after a little while. You see Sunspot show up. So it's kind of like the X-Men's, last prevail. So all of them are just going at Bastion. So as that's happening, you see, as that fight's continuing, Charles and, Magneto are still in his head and he's trying to plead with Magneto. He's trying to talk to him and remind him who he is. So that was, their moments was very, it was very emotional. It was very emotional because you see, hey, they're friends. They're really good friends. They just have two different outlooks on, their race and where it should be going. As they're fending off Bastion, he starts to get the upper hand on him. Out of nowhere, you see a Sentinel pop through the Asteroid M. And in the Sentinel is, Beast. Well, it's the rest of them. It's Beast, Storm, Jean, all of them. They come there, to help them out. So they're trying to fend off Bastion. And back on Earth, you still see, like, the power come back on because Xavier finally, gets Eric, mentally to turn the power back on. So you still see all the cameos, man, from Silver Sable, Omega Red. You see Iron Man and Captain America with President Kelly, dealing and talking with him because now he has the Magneto protocols. So he's going to nuke Asteroid M. So he has the Magneto protocols. You still see Daredevil. Daredevil was in there. Daredevil has some really cool scenes. Cloak and Dagger, because everybody's trying to fend off the Sentinel hybrids. So yeah, man, that was great. And they finally got the Sentinel hybrids to change back into human, thanks to Jean. But yeah, man, that was really cool seeing all the cameos. You don't see Spider-Man again, but you see Peter and Mary Jane. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of cameos in this. And to me, I'm sitting here thinking, like, even though they haven't announced it, there's so many ways they can go with the Marvel cartoons. You know what I mean? If they want to return back to Spider-Man 98, which I think will happen eventually, but especially with the success of this. So as they're finally getting bashed and, you know, they have him down. They have him down. They finally have him down. You know, Beast has the Sentinel leg on him, and he's pleading with him, and they finally have a chance to take him out. But Cyclops, instead of hitting him, they try to talk to him. They try to speak to him. As they're doing that, you see the nukes flying up. So, man, the nukes hit, you know, as the nukes hit, all the X-Men, you know, they're trying to get everybody together. I know where, bro, it warps. It warps out of nowhere, it vanishes. I'm like, bro, what happened? It completely vanished. And, you know, as that happened, man, I don't know what happened. So this is definitely leading into season 2. As they warp out, you still see some of the X-Men return like to ancient Egypt. Bro, as soon as I saw the sand, I already knew who was going. I already knew where it was going. You see Jean and Cyclops in the future, in like in a dystopian future. You see a little boy, and his name is Nathan. I was like, oh, snap. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but back in the past, you see Magneto, Rogue, Xavier. I want to say Beast was there. Somebody else, I can't remember who else. We see somebody fending off these guys, like these, these guards. And as soon as I saw the eyes, because he had the red eyes, he had the lines around him, and they ask him, yo, who are you? Pulls down the mask, you see the mouth. He says, my name is Inside Manure. Everybody, that's Apocalypse. Apocalypse, yeah, he's considered the first mutant, so yeah, man, this whole show has been absolutely amazing, man. It's been amazing. Like I said, I'm gonna do another review on it. I mean, not another review, but kind of like a whole recap of the whole season. This has been the best, like I said, the best thing I think Marvel's done live action and animation wise in a very long time. This has been absolutely excellent because the storytelling has come first. The storytelling's come first. You know, the action is followed, but the heart, the emotion was there about the X-Men because it wasn't just focused on one person. It was focused on everybody as a whole. So this has been absolutely amazing, man. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about the episode. What was your favorite episode so far on this season? Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.